Garcia.
Row number 2, we're going to find a pair of Browns. It's going to be 35 JR Taylor Brown to the inside, and on the outside, 35X of Connor Brown.
Row number 3 to the inside. That's the 7G of Gilbert Aldape into the outside. He picked up the win at the Iron Cup last night. That's the 69V of Danny Vanderveen.
And it's going to be Adam
Ellis.
Adam Ellis in the 57, starting shotgun on the field. I don't see a 57 car out there, though.
Yeah, I think Ellis might not have made the call, but right now we got 6 cars, 6 laps. Oh, and that start was totally not going to work. Chris Steckler. I don't know what happened there, but Steckler was way ahead of everybody before Jesse Ford even thought about dropping the green flag.
So we'll restack, repack, and try it again.
So as they head into turn 3 and 4, we'll see if we get a better run this time from Steckler and Garcia. This time it is a much better start. Green is out, we're racing. It's going to be Arturo Garcia leading him down into turn number 1. It is going to be the 35X of Connor Brown sitting there in that second place spot, but now Brown under attack from the 69V of Vanderveen. Vanderveen moved him up to that second place spot. He is now going to go to work to the inside of the 5A of Arturo Garcia. Garcia will lead lap 1. He tries to come down and realizes that Vanderveen's there. Decides to give him some room, but Vanderveen, new leader. It's Vanderveen, Garcia, Brown, Aldape, and Steckler, your top 5.
Danny Vanderveen, 69V, out with the race lead. The 5 car of Garcia running in second. He's about to have some company, though, in the form of 35X. But Connor Brown, Aldape in the 7G there as well. Running fourth, waiting in the shadows. As back at the back of the pack is going to be Steckler and Taylor Brown in the 35 JR. As they come on to the front stretch, it's going to be Connor Brown taking over that second place spot. Garcia battles back on the top side, though. Aldape in the mix in the 7G as well. Cars trying to get some traction on still what is a slick track here. For Sunday Church in the dirt. Aldape to the inside of Garcia. He's going to have third coming off turn 4. Now to the back bumper of Connor Brown in the 35X. As green flag flies, we've got 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go, as Scotty said. Gilbert Aldape, he is trying to look for that second place spot. Vanderveen's going to see the white flag out. Aldape and Brown still side by side for second and third as they come down the front stretch and into turn number 1. This is the best battle on the track. Looks like Aldape on the low side. Low side's the way to go. Aldape up to that second place spot, but coming through 3 and 4, it's going to be all Danny Vanderveen with the win. Vanderveen wins. Aldape in second. The 35X Connor Brown in third. Arturo Garcia in fourth. And rounding out the top 5 is going to be a 35 junior of Taylor Brown. Well, apparently, Mr. Shane DeMay is not only watching from home in Denison, or maybe he's watching his Toter, I don't know, but apparently he's got jokes because he has messaged me, well, we got Kyle Strickler in the Sport Compacts now?
As they come off turn number 4, though, all 3 almost 4 wide for the race lead right at the drop of the green. It's going to be Austin Honeycutt out to the race lead. Here comes Gage Riesdorf through the middle as Doug Vermiglia loses power off turn number 2. Now a slow roll, trying to limp it into the infield. Out in front, though, it's Austin Honeycutt.
Caution
comes out.
And that is going to be for the 72 of Doug Vermiglia, who was not going to make it into the infield by the time the leaders got to him. So
yeah, that 72 car still slowly rolling. Loss of power on the 72 car as he limps it into the infield.
I got a joke for him, too. It's called Rocker Arms. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
But no, also another shout out to Greg Hammond, though, donating a couple t-shirts to the silent auction next week for the Racers for Autism night. So thank you, Greg. We greatly appreciate it. Looks like the lineup's good. Are we going back green? Looks like we are. Oh my goodness, Anthony Clark in the 13M. gets a great start.
So does Shy McCulley. Shy McCulley was going to the outside of Gage Riesdorf. But look at, here comes the 21R, Ramsey Meyer. Meyer started dead last. Now he is up to second place and right behind, actually now going to the inside of the normally 13M Justin Myrie machine, driven by Anthony Clark tonight. As they go through, it's going to be Ramsey Meyer, your new leader. Anthony Clark in second, Gage Riesdorf third. The battle is on between Shy McCulley in fourth and Austin Honeycutt rounding out the top 5.
Still a top 5 out on the track right now. Meyer with the race lead with a 2 to 3 car length advantage over Anthony Clark, running in second in the 13M. Normally we see him in the 8A, but wheeling the 13M tonight. Gage Riesdorf in the Gage cluster to third place in the 13 car behind him, and it's side by side for that 4th and 5th spot out on the track between McCulley and Honeycutt as they come off turn number 4. It's going to be Cheyenne McCulley in the 14C. Single file around the raceway now for heat race number 2 of 2 for your IMCA M&T Motorsports Sport Compacts. As Ramsey Meyer pushes through 3 and 4, green flag is out. He's got 2 more laps to go, PJ.
Ramsey Meyer has, he's already halfway back to Norfolk, Nebraska right now. He has such a sizable advantage over Anthony Clark. Gage Riesdorf, kid just keeps improving and impressing. He is sitting in third. But the battle, the closest thing to a battle we have right now as the white flag comes out is Shy McCulley in fourth, holding off the 3A of Honeycutt in fifth. Honeycutt is going to go to the inside of the 14C of McCulley. They're going to go through 1 and 2. Honeycutt's going to get the spot, and he's going to go right across the nose of McCulley. But Ramsey Meyer's going to take home the heat race win. Second place to Anthony Clark, third to Gage Riesdorf. Fourth place is going to be Austin Honeycutt. Shy McCulley rounds out the top 5.
Another happy birthday to Dallas Williams' sister-in-law. Happy birthday, Angie.
So as they come through 3 and 4, the RPMs are going to come up. And we're agreeing with the Sport Compacts on Casey's General Stores night. It is going to be Riesdorf and Garcia side by side for the lead as they head down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Gage Riesdorf trying to power through on the low side. Garcia, he is able to hang on the high side. And now here comes Danny Vanderveen, 3 wide. Garcia, Riesdorf, and Vanderveen. Vanderveen wanting that lead. Gage Riesdorf currently has it. Arturo Garcia falling backwards a little bit. At the line, Vanderveen by half a car length to go through 1 and 2. Riesdorf trying to power back on the high side. Not going to happen. Vanderveen's going to take the lead, and he's going to bring a 21R. Ramsey Meyer with him. Vanderveen and Meyer, we got the 35X around. That is Connor Brown coming out of turn number 4. Caution is out. So Ramsey Meyer choosing the low line per the Delaware double file restart rules. That is going to put Gage Riesdorf, who's sitting third, up on top. It is Garcia and El Dape rounding out the field. Danny Vanderveen's going to lead him down. We're back to green. Vanderveen's going to lead him down the front stretch into turn number 1. Ramsey Meyer now going to the whip as they come out of 2, trying to catch up to the 69V. He is going to come up to his rear bumper. Now he's going to look to the outside of the 69V. Battle is on. Vanderveen and Meyer. We've seen this battle quite a few times, but with 8 laps to go, yeah, they are side by side. Coming out to slide bobble by Meyer, but he is able to gain the lead from the 69V of Vanderveen. Ramsey Meyer, your new leader.
Ramsey Meyer's going to take over the race lead in turns 3 and 4 that time by Vanderveen back to second. 3 wide back behind them, though. Gage Riesdorf hanging on a third. Anthony Clark in the 13M. 3 wide between El Dape. And looks like it's Honeycutt and Garcia in the 5 car. It's going to be the 13 Gage cluster. Gage Riesdorf leading the charge side by side with Anthony Clark at the line that time by El Dape to the inside of the 13 car now. Riesdorf pushes up just a little bit. Anthony Clark on the brakes to avoid contact. Ramsey Meyer's going to click off another lap here in the 21R car. Ramsey Meyer still with the lead. Vanderveen in second. Gage Riesdorf still in third in the 13 car. Great battle for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. 4-car battle back behind your race leaders. As we got 4 laps to go this time by Gage Riesdorf, coming off a couple of great finishes this week already at the Clay County Fair Speedway, the Crawford County Speedway, and also at Park Jefferson International Speedway last night as well. Hangs on to third. Anthony Clark to the outside of the 13M. Gage Riesdorf still with third with 3 laps to go. As Ramsey Meyer extends his race lead, it's going to be Anthony Clark to the outside of Gage Riesdorf now in the 13M. Pair of 13 cars duking it out for that third place spot with 2 laps to go. Here comes Austin Honeycutt in there as well as Gage Riesdorf bobbles ever so slightly. 3-car battle for third, fourth, and fifth. Oh, it looks like the 51 decided to pull to the infield. Gage Riesdorf now back to 6th. In the 13 cars, the white flag flies. Looks like the 51 back out onto the track now as Checker's going to come out this time by for the 21R, Ramsey Meyer. He's going to be your A feature winner. Danny Vanderveen in second. Battle for third here coming as Clark pushes up the track. Here comes Honeycutt, Anthony Clark in third, Austin Honeycutt fourth. Gilbert El Dape, your top 5, and Gage Riesdorf finishing in 6th.
Ramsey, this has become an old hat for you, just like it did last year. Talk about that run.
I don't know. Car worked really good out here tonight. I was kind of questionable how slick the track was, and I guess we made the right adjustment for it. So
now, how many feature wins does that make for you?
8, I think.
And biggest thing, extending the points. Testing. There we go. Extending your points lead as we get into the latter part of the season. What's that mean as far as trying to win a track championship here?
It's big, really big. So.
All right. Well, since we're having a little bit of a malfunction, we'll let you get your pictures, and congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, your M&T Motorsports Sport Compact winner, Ramsey Meyer.